Do you have homeschool supplies all over your home that are driving you crazy? You can never find what you need. Well, then this video is for you because today I'm going to share 10 homeschool organizational hacks that you can use in your homeschool. So let's get started. First up on our list are these magazine holders. Now, any magazine holder will do. I have used many over the years, but these ones from Amazon are definitely my favorite. They're really sturdy, they're well made, and they fold completely flat when not in use. They're the perfect size to fit in most rolling carts, and I love them for storing these types of books. These spiral-bound books oftentimes flop over, get torn or ripped up, but when they're stored neatly in something like this, they don't. These are all of my teacher's manuals for my kids' language arts curriculums, and I can keep them all in one nice space. Next up is something new that I'm trying out this year, and that is these photo storage organizer boxes. You can get these at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, although I will say, I think I found that Hobby Lobby in general, unless there's a special sale, is typically the best price. But these are a great box of little boxes that you can use for math manipulatives or other things. Let me show you inside real fast. This kit is specifically for our Math with Confidence kindergarten curriculum. So I have one box that has generic stuff in here. It has scissors, tape, glue, things that are commonly called for in our school activities. But then I also have one of counting bears and one of money, one of flashcards that are used for the program, and one that has our play store items. So within the Math with Confidence curriculum, they have you pick 6 small figures, and then you have these little price tags. I have all of it right here, so I never have to go find it in the middle of a lesson. Something unique that I did with this one is I actually taped on here with some packing tape one of the foldable pockets that you can get for 3-ring binders. I just simply cut off the part that goes in the 3-ring binder, and then it's the perfect size for me to put my laminated charts for the math curriculum, and I can just slide it right in there. Which means that this now also not only has the storage for everything I need for the math curriculum, for as far as manipulatives go, but it also can work as a nice tabletop when we're doing our 10 frames or other activities. If you don't have little math manipulatives, another idea is to grab one for your school supplies. So I have one for our glue, I have one for extra string or ribbon that we oftentimes need for a specific curriculum. I have one for note cards or rings to put note cards on. All those miscellaneous little items around my home I can now have in one teacher toolbox. Another helpful hint for organization is to consider the things that you need to take on the go and make them more portable. One of those things for us is my daughter's kindergarten curriculum, or I guess now it will also be her first grade curriculum. So with that, we grabbed one of these totes from 31. No, I do not sell it, but I'll link down to someone who does. And these totes are amazing. They have tons of pockets on the outside, so lots and lots of storage. And on the inside, I am able to store all of the school books and curriculum we need for her language arts subjects. If you want to see more inside this bag and how I put it together, check out my video on PALS up in the iCards and down in the description below. But truly, you can do this with anything. Make a to-go bag. It could be a backpack, a file box organizer. Anything will work, but having something you can easily work on at home, but also grab quickly and take to the car with you if you need to go to appointments, to work in the car, have a sporting event, or other activity to go to is a great idea. But what about how do I organize all of those pesky workbooks and sheets, coloring pages, art projects, all of the things from years past? Well, I use binders for that. I have one portfolio per the entire family for the year, not per child. That means everything memory-wise and record-keeping-wise that I need to keep can stay in one binder. Everything else gets tossed. For pictures, take pictures of the pictures that your kids do artwork with so you can keep them. I have an entire video of how I organize this, how I set it all up that you guys can check up in the iCards or down in the description below. There's no longer a need to keep it all. Another thing that I'm trying new this year is these scrapbooking bins. Again, from Michael's, Hobby Lobby, any craft store. These craft bins can be great busy bins for little kids. I know that's what my friend Wendy does over from Plan Prep Pray. But what I am using them for is I have one for each of our sciences. So we have one where we're doing land animals and one where we are doing the human body. Using these boxes to store different tools or different manipulatives like our human body figure to put together, different read aloud books that I purchase, is a great way to keep everything all in one place, especially for more unit study or topic themed activities. In years past, I have bought books for a different science or history curriculum. They weren't necessarily called for in the curriculum, so I would forget that I had them. But now that I have these themed boxes, I have that right at the front of my mind. I can pull it out, intersperse it wherever I would like. Speaking of those boxes, one of the things you might have seen in this pouch is our human human body model that we have. And I use pencil pouches. That is my next tip, is to use pencil pouches to store little activities. So for this one, I have all of our wiki sticks in one pouch, so I can easily grab it out. And for this one, I have a few counting bears and then these different cards that they can work on math problems with. These make it easy to store, and it makes it easy to just grab and hand off to a younger child. Bonus tip, if you're wondering where you store these, I like to get the over-the-door shoe organizers that I can just pop these into. It makes it super easy, and you can usually squeeze it in a closet or really any back door. For art supplies, I know they can easily take over the home. One of the things we have loved doing for the past several years is getting a Latchmate bin. This holds on the top our googly eyes and pipe cleaners and popsicle sticks, crayons, glue, and on the bottom it has bigger project things like paint or yarn, those kinds of things. This has been a great way, again, for my kids to be able to take it on the go, aka outside, to do their crafting time. And it's been a great way to keep that all together. And you can get these at Walmart. Another organizational tip is fidgets. So I don't know about you guys, but fidgets are all over my house, and they were starting to take over, and oftentimes we're not where we wanted them to be when we needed them, usually during our read aloud times. So I created a little basket of fidgets that fits in the bottom of one of our rolling carts. And this way it's right in the area where we always do read aloud time. My kids know they don't have to ask. They can go over and get one fidget as long as they're not being distracting with it. Or if they're working at the table or on the couch or up in the room, they know they can come here and grab a fidget if needed. It allows it to be actually the tool it's designed to be and not just another thing added to your home. But what about all the loose papers? Maybe things that you need to grade or you need to look at as a parent. That is where I have found having a turn-in basket is hugely helpful. Have a designated spot that all of your children are aware of, where they can take their finished books that need to be graded or individual papers. Maybe it's things that you have told them you want to store in your homeschool record keeping binder. Tell them to just put it in your inbox. Having this basket in my home has been hugely helpful. I'm able to go through, ideally every day, and take whatever's in there and deal with it. More realistically, I deal with it on a weekly or sometimes monthly basis. I start going, oh, it looks a little full, depending on the specific book that's in there. If it's something that needs to be graded, I will do that sooner. But I go through that and I'm able to organize that at my pace, but it keeps all the important papers together in one spot till I can give them their permanent home. Last but not least is our rolling cart system. We have been using these rolling carts from Sam's Club, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, again, wherever you want to find them. We have been utilizing them for many years now. These rolling carts are hugely helpful to help us organize our actual curriculum. We have had it a whole bunch of different ways. We have done it where we have divided the carts in half and had the kids have the first 5 and then the next kid has the bottom 5. We've done it where all the kids have an entire tower to themselves and each drawer is a specific subject. You can actually see a video here where I show you guys everything you need to know about organizing with these carts, everything you need to think through, the supplies you might want, and how to make the most of this particular purchase. I hope this has been helpful. Be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know your favorite organizational hack. Talk to you guys later. Bye.